There's only 3 ways to generate leads in real estate. You can wait for people to call you, you can reach out to the people that you know, and you can reach out to people that you don't know. All of which are a problem for real estate agents. So the thought of buying leads is very enticing. Let's be honest, the biggest challenge that real estate agents have is generating leads on a consistent basis. So the very thought of that problem going away is super exciting. And that is exactly what marketing companies are doing. They're making buying leads sound so sexy. They tell you, you don't have to prospect. You don't have to work on your sales skills. Heck, you don't even have to reach out to people. All you have to do is give us your credit card and all of your problems in your real estate business will go away. However, there are some issues with this. Let's talk about it. If we haven't met yet, my name is Brandon Mulrenin. I'm committed to helping you become a successful real estate agent no matter what. So if today's video provides you any value, I would ask that you subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss any of my videos. So the first thing to consider is the types of leads you can buy and how they work. So the first types of leads are what we call property specific leads. These are when buyers inquire about a specific property. Now these types of leads typically have higher intent, they convert at a much higher rate, and the conversion time's a lot lower. However, these types of leads are very, very expensive. And these are leads like Zillow and Realtor.com and leads you buy from Trulia. The next types of leads you can buy are what we call property search leads. So these are the types of leads that people are generating either via Facebook or Google pay-per-click. And when we force a consumer to opt into our website in exchange to look at listings in a specific area. Now, the intent here is obviously much lower, so the conversion rates are way lower than property specific leads. The conversion rates take a lot longer, but the cost per lead is very, very inexpensive. And these are the companies that you see all over the place, like Commissions Inc. or KV Core or Real Geeks or Boomtown. These are all the lead generation companies that you're used to seeing on YouTube and seeing on the internet, you know, promising you the world. Now, if you want to learn how to build a listing-based business and generate leads for free, I put a link in the description right beneath this video. Love to jump on a call, talk about potentially working together. I'll walk you through how my coaching program works. You can decide if that's something that makes sense for you at this time or not. So the second thing to consider before buying leads is you still have to pick up the phone and call them. You see, these marketing companies are selling you on the idea that this lead generation strategy is easy. They know most real estate agents won't pick up the phone and generate their own leads, so this is what they sell. However, these leads are not calling you, they're generating the lead, and what do you have to do? Oh, that's right. You still have to pick up the phone and call the lead, which is something we all have a massive issue with. Which brings us to the next thing to consider, which is buying leads does not get you off the hook to face rejection. Now, if we're being honest, one of the major issues that real estate agents have when it comes to prospecting and generating their own leads is they're scared of rejection. The marketing companies are leading us to believe that if we buy leads, we don't have to deal with as much rejection, but that's simply not the case. These prospects don't know you're calling them. They don't know you. You don't know them. You're just another salesperson calling them, which automatically gets their defense mechanisms to go up. And buying leads does not get you out of facing rejection. And in some cases, you actually have to deal with more rejection, which gets us into the fourth thing for you to consider, which is competition. In most cases, you're competing with other agents in the marketplace that are also buying the same leads you are, which then in return gets the prospect into more resistance because you have so many agents calling the exact same lead. So as the prospect gets more and more phone calls from real estate agents, obviously their frustration levels go up. So the fact of the matter is this: buying leads and competing with other agents in the marketplace doesn't get you out of picking up the phone, doesn't get you out of dealing with rejection, and in some cases you have to deal with more of that. All of that brings us into the fifth thing I want you to consider before buying leads, which is sales skills. Another reason why real estate agents just won't pick up the phone to generate their own leads for free is because they lack sales skills, or they're not willing to put in the time, energy, or effort required to build a strong skill set. Here's the truth. Make no mistake about it. If you're gonna get a return on investment, if you're gonna buy leads, fine. But make no mistake about it. In order to actually get a return on your investment buying leads, you're gonna have to have great sales skills. You're gonna have to pick up the phone, you're gonna have to call strangers, you're gonna have to set appointments with strangers, you're gonna have to position yourself at that appointment as the obvious choice. Don't think you get out of having to work on your skill set because you're still a salesperson. Don't believe me? Look at your license, look at your pocket card. It says real estate salesperson. So buying leads does not let you off the hook to start building your sales skills. The sixth thing to consider is long conversion timelines. You see, when most real estate agents buy leads, they're expecting the quality of the lead to be amazing and that prospect is ready to buy a house today. Well, if you've ever bought leads or you're thinking about buying leads, here's what I want you to consider. On average, and the lead providers will tell you this, on average, it takes 4 to 6 months to convert an internet lead. And so if your expectation is that you can simply give your credit card in exchange for closings, that's simply not the case. Because here's the other reality, is most real estate agents don't have a solid follow-up system. Many of us are terrible at follow-up. We're not organized. We're great when someone says, hey, let's go look at this house today, but if you ask us to follow up with this segment of leads and this segment of leads this many times, that's where things fall apart, because the lack of systems. The seventh thing for you to consider before buying leads is most internet leads are buyer leads. So what all of you tell me is that you want to build a listing-based business. Well, if you go buy leads, what these internet companies are doing is they're giving you more buyers. In this market, that's the last thing you want. You know how difficult it is to get a buyer's offer accepted in a low inventory seller's market, but that's exactly what you're buying. You're buying leads off the internet that are all buyer leads, having you chase these leads around nights, weekends, where you have no relationship with them, they have no allegiance, they don't care about you. They look at real estate agents almost like a commodity. They will cheat on you in a second, but this is what you're buying. So if you want to learn how to build a listing-based business where you're in control of your time, your income, and here's the best part, generate leads for free, I made this video right here. Check it out. I'm going to share with you 10 different ways for you to generate listing leads all for free.